I think about Peter. Wow, I don't know why Peter comes to mind, but okay, Peter. And how when Jesus told him, "Hey, you're gonna deny me 3 times," and Peter's like, "No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not." And it makes you wonder a little bit for me right now if he would have let Jesus finish, and if he would have asked Jesus, "What can I do to not do that?" Would he have still denied him? And yet Peter, because he's a crash out for Jesus, is like, he gets ahead of himself a lot. He's all fiery for Jesus, and so it's like it's always this moment of like, no, I'm not gonna do this. No, no, no. How could you ever think of that? Yada yada yada. And even Jesus says like, I'm praying for you, but you are, and it makes you wonder, what if he would have asked Jesus, well, Lord, how could I not? How can I not do that? Instead of being like, why would you say that? No, I did. I'm not going to deny you. I'm not going to deny you. And it almost feels like him being in denial actually pushed him to do the very thing that he said he wouldn't do. So I'm asking you in your life and in everything that you do, maybe you feel like something's coming up or yada, yada, yada. And even, well, I'll tell you this one time. This is actually a really good example. When I was leading young adults, I remember, and I texted my other co-leads. I was like, I can't make it tonight, and they were like, okay. And it was just because I felt like God was telling me don't go. And it was funny. He says don't go, or tell them that you're not coming in. And then he eventually tells me later in the night, because I actually obeyed. I was obedient. Uh, he tells me later, before, this is still like maybe an hour before I actually have to get there. He says, if your mother calls you and tells you to go, then go. And a few minutes after, she calls me. And so I go that night. And so I think it's really, really interesting to not cut God off. Don't cut God off in his sentence. Because most of the time it's not always like, oh, it's this way and this is final. There's usually always an and. I've learned in my walk with Christ, there's usually always an and. So I will say, slow down.